morning, yogis. Feeling so grateful to be here this morning with you in my room and to be sharing a very sacred practice with you today that is themed around change and themed around letting go. And I know for all of us that it can be really difficult to embrace times of uncertainty, and especially when the uncertainty can be fearful. It can be very scary. And as I practice with you guys today, this is my last day in my little sacred space that I've created here in Santa Cruz, California, before I take leave and move on in my path. And this has been just such a precious place for me of healing and of just self-inquiry and of really coming back home to myself. And so there have been lots of tears and lots of warm embraces that have happened on this yoga mat, on this blanket, in this space. And so I want to share that practice with you today. And I just encourage you, this is going to be more of a grounding practice, a more yin yang practice. So we will flow a bit, but we'll stay grounded for the first part of the practice. And I invite for you to just let go of anything inside or outside that's being projected into the world that is needing to be shed. And to know that if something, someone, someplace, if you're being pushed to move or to go, or if you're needing to let go, that you allow things more easily and more graciously in your life to shed so that the new things can come in. And so this is how we grow. We grieve and we grow, and we grieve and we grow, and we grieve and we grow. And so a lot of that is just about trusting. And it's about trusting that when we pull our grasp away and just allow ourselves to free fall away from what seems to be needing to be shed, we're able to land on solid ground for what is next. So I am deeply trusting that process as I step away from this space in my life and looking forward to what is to come. So I hope the same for you. So let's go ahead and just take a nice comfy seat. Sit up nice and tall. Let the spine be long. Let the shoulders relax. Relax the brow. Relax the jaw. And drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Find some length through the left side of the neck. And let the breath be nice and easy through the nostrils. Bring the left ear over to the left shoulder. Lengthen through the right side. And let that right shoulder melt down as you relax the brow and the jawline, the brow line too. And let the chin come to the chest. Feel the back line lengthen to that space between the scapula and between the shoulder blades. Right ear to right shoulder, head back. And just begin to move in some circles. Taking some time here. Move in the opposite direction. Maybe the chest gets involved, a little bit of movement here. And now we are releasing in the physical expression, so not mentally, but letting go of any tension, anxiety, or stress in the body. Come back to center. Eyes still shut down. Take an inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So take your time, nice and slow, no rush. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale to heart center. Inhale, reach. And exhale, twist to the right. Right hand down behind you, left hand on the right knee. You can open the eyes if you'd like or keep them shut. So I really encourage, as often as you can, just shutting the eyes down, going into your internal experience. You can listen to my words. No need to see my face. And then stretch the right hand up. And exhale, left shoulder to left knee, right arm stretching up and over. So we're still holding onto the right knee with the left hand. And bring the right hand to the back of the head. Open the heart space even more, turning the head up towards the right. Inhale, stretch both arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand on the left knee, left hand behind you. Nice open chest. Melt the left shoulder down. So in our practice, we just come into more stillness, more mindfulness today, letting go of the need to move quickly, to be dynamic. Inhale, lift that left arm up. Exhale, dip over towards the right. Get nice and long through the left side. Left hand to the back of the head. Open the heart space. And just trusting in yourself, coming back to self, breathing deeply through the nostrils. And take an inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Bring hands to the knees. If you have tea like I do, take a sip of tea, because why not? And hands at the front of the knees. Take an inhale, pull the chest forward, look up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, rounding the upper back. Inhale forward. And exhale, round. Inhale forward. And exhale, round. Inhale forward. And exhale, round. Bring the hands back behind you. Bend the knees and plant the feet. Let's bring the left foot on top of the right knee and walk the right foot towards the glute towards the right foot, and dorsiflex the left toes towards the shin and walk the hands in if you can. So your stance, you might be much further out than me. That's completely fine. Take your time, find your edge. And we're just gonna cradle ourselves back and forth here like we're rocking a little baby, rocking our little internal child, moving from side to side. Can shut the eyes down. And maybe even tuning into that internal child, so that childlike state, the innocence, but also where our fear might live. A child that's afraid of the uncertainty, afraid of loss, and just cooling them down here. It's okay. Got you. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to nurture you. Just rocking back and forth and just finding that adult state of mind, bringing the child into safety, allowing it to feel peace. And then pause in stillness here for a moment. Just take a deep breath in, deep sigh out. Let the right shin come down onto the ground, left shin on top of the right. Still dorsiflexing the feet or the toes. Sit up nice and tall, inhale. And exhale, slowly fold forward. So you might not come too far, especially if you're really tight in the glutes, maybe into that left IT band as well. Maybe coming down to the forearms. I'm gonna scooch back. And if you've got lots of space under the left knee, prop it up with a pillow or a block if you need. I encourage you to prop yourself. And again, we're tuning into what's happening in the physical body, what's happening in the mind. So what are we grasping so tightly to? Can we let go a bit? Kind of like that idea of sand in the palms of our hands. When we grip so tightly, it just squeezes out between the fingertips. But if we let it sit, there's a safety there and that openness. Let's go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Bring both feet to the earth and switch sides. Right foot on top of the left knee. Find your way to close that space to your edge. Dorsiflexion of the right toes. And then move from side to side. So again, find that cradling rock here, nurturing the inner child through its uncertainty. And just saying here, everything's going to be fine. We're safe. We've got you. Just one foot in front of the other, one step at a time, not going too far into the future or looking too far back in the past. Staying present, breathing. And we do notice, if we really, really look at our view of the world, our safety in it, if we can stay in the present moment generally, there's a safety there. If we go too far in the future, or we go into the past of what was or future of what could be, that anxiety, that stress comes into the body and it's like, I've done something wrong, I need to do this, but just staying present. Come into stillness, take a deep breath in, deep sigh out. Left shin down, right shin on top of the left. Sit up nice and tall, dorsiflexion of the toes. Okay, again, so if you have some space under the right knee, block or blanket, pillow, encyclopedia, dog. Slowly fold forward. There's generally a lot of fuzzy pups on this property that like to come into my yoga practice, but we don't have one with us today. And taking note here, when we are grasping onto what feels like we are losing or things are changing, what are we not acknowledging that is trying to come into our life? So instead, reframing, instead of thinking of the loss, where is the gain? What could we gain from letting go? Freedom, autonomy, power, wisdom, love, connection. And sit up nice and tall. And stretch the legs out in front. So we're going to come into Pachimu Tanasana. You can bring a block underneath the seat or a pillow, anything big and puffy if you've got a really tight back line. And you can also bring something underneath the knees. So this is going to be nice for those of you that have really tight backs and shoulders. So I encourage you to do so. I'm a little noodly, so I'm just going to come into the posture this way. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, slowly fold forward. When you feel that your back is rounding, that's your edge. Let the arms hang down alongside the body, straighten the spine and fold in. And again, you can bring pillows and bolsters underneath the chest, get nice and cozy. We're here for at least a minute. Lengthening the back line here, we move into the superficial back line. And this works into the urinary bladder meridian, the kidney meridian. And within traditional Chinese medicine, these meridians, these energy lines in the back line are said to really propose how we deal with fear. So not only when we fold in are we energetically surrendering to the earth and the support beneath us, but we are hopefully, if we'd like, with our breath and our intention, leaning into our fear, trusting. So surrendering, embracing our courage. And trusting, with our eyes away from the world, trusting that the world has our back, trusting that we will be taken care of. And slowly peel the chest up. Bring the hands back behind you, fingers tracking forward. Bend the knees, plant the feet, and press the hips up. Let the head drop back. Reverse tabletop. So really press through the palms, lift up, and let the head drop back maybe here. And keep those hips moving up, knees in towards each other. And slowly sit the hips down. Cross the ankles, roll forward onto the hands and the knees, and let's come into tabletop. So tabletop position, we're going to move through a couple rounds of cat and cow. So inhale, belly drops, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly drops, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to neutral. Send the right leg back behind you. Left arm forward. Straight line of energy looking down towards your mat. It's really engaging through the core here. Take another inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee, reach back with the left hand and take a hold of the right foot. Press into the left hand and lift the chest. So we're opening the heart and lengthening the front line here. So we're moving down the liver meridian energy, getting into the hip flexors and the groin, and also opening up across the chest. So you can inhale, lengthen all the way out. And exhale, set it down. Left leg back behind you, right arm forward, engage through the core. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee, reach back with the right hand. Take the left foot, press, open the chest. Find your focal point, stay in your practice, and stay here in the present moment, not moving into past or future. Take an inhale, stretch out. And exhale, bring the right hand, left knee down. Tuck the toes under, press the hips back and up, downward facing dog. So in downward facing dog, let the head hang, slight bend in the knees. Take an inhale, lift the right leg up behind you. Exhale, step the right foot through, reach the arms up, left knee down, Anjaneyasana. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth, bring the hips back, right toes point up, look forward. So kind of like you're about to go on a sprint. Take an inhale, forward, bend the right knee, open the chest. Exhale, hips back, bow down. Inhale forward, the fingers can come off the ground. Exhale, bow. Inhale forward. And exhale down. Move with your breath. Inhale forward. Open the heart. Exhale down and bow. Last one, inhale forward. And exhale, bow. Inhale, bend into the right knee. Lift the left knee, left hand stays planted. Right arm reaching up, twisting open. Take an inhale, sweep the right arm forward overhead. And exhale, bend the elbow, open the heart. Inhale, sweep forward. Exhale, bend. Inhale, forward. Exhale, bend. Inhale, forward. And exhale, hands to the earth. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, slide forward to a plank position, top of a push-up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Come right by the ribs. Inhale forward to the tops of the feet, thighs lifted, open the chest. Exhale, tuck the toes under, hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it through. Right knee down, reach the arms up, high crescent. Sink into the left knee, take an inhale. Exhale, hips back and bow, left toes point up. Inhale forward, open the chest. Exhale, bow, left toes up. Inhale, bend the left knee, open the chest. And exhale, bow. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. This time, inhale forward. Right hand stays planted, lift the right knee, left arm stretching up. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, sweep the left arm forward overhead. Exhale, bend the elbow, open the heart. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, bend. Inhale, sweep. And exhale, bend. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back to plank. Lower halfway. Inhale forward, upward facing dog. Tops of the feet, thighs lifted. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips back. Downward facing dog. Come down to the knees. Sit back onto the heels and we take a child's pose for our final posture. Forehead to the earth. Rocking from side to side on the forehead. And just giving thanks here, gratitude for the earth beneath us that supports us no matter how uncertain, how changing, how wavering life can be. That Pachamama, Gaia, the earth, the dust, the soil, the suit beneath us is always stable and steady, always here. So no matter where life may lead you, if it feels like you're being turned away or taken away or running forward or running back,
Right below you is that containment, that safety, that beautiful, beautiful safety net. It's always here to hold you, to nurture you, to cradle you in those moments of fear when that child state comes online. And our inner child, that little girl, that little boy, exists in each and every one of us. So not pushing it away, but acknowledging it and saying, I see you, I support you, I'll take care of you, I love you. And just knowing that only we, as our adult selves, can really take care of that inner child. The world will not. Our loved ones will not. That we have to be in divine relationship with them. Slowly peel the chest up. Come to sitting on the heels. If it feels better for a cross-legged seat, do so. Hands resting on the thighs, palms faced up to receive. And just know that there is no good nor bad, pleasure or painful, that there is just experience. Everything a transposition into the next. So what may feel painful at the moment could be a revelation for pleasure to come. So just accepting and trusting in the brilliance of the human experience, letting go of blame or judgment or pain or suffering, and just allowing yourself to be here in the moment, breathing deeply, tenderly, softly, hands together at heart center, bowing head to heart. And the seeker in me that desires that stability and that safety and that love and connection honors and cherishes and sees that seeker in you that desires safety and connection, to be cherished, to be loved. Namaste, dear yogis. So, thank you guys so much for joining me today on such a very special day. I'm glad that I got to capture this practice and this space and to share it with you one last time. I am hoping that wherever you are, you see the beauty and the sacredness of your apartment, your house, your family's home, in the middle of the forest, wherever you might be practicing. And I hope to see you again on the mat really soon. You can click down below and subscribe, and I hope to see you on the channel again in the near future. Bye.